Hey, welcome to Geeky Faucets. I'm Amy Dale.
And I'm Christine Luke Savage.
This is episode 40. Woo! And today,
it's a little early for Amy to be all that excited.
We're shooting early in the morning. This is important right now. I'm getting some caffeine. We're going to talk about Firefly today. But I want to talk, you've been watching S.H.I.E.L.D. Mm-hmm. True story? Is
yeah,
it good?
I really like it a lot. Yeah.
And there's several episodes in at this point.
Yeah, I think there are like 5 episodes in, and I've seen them all, and I kind of like it.
Awesome.
It actually piggybacks on this show right now because it totally reminds me of Firefly, because a big bulk of the show takes place on an airplane, not unlike Serenity, you know, and just like the set itself reminds me a lot of Firefly, because you know they have like the cargo deck where the doctor is, because that's where their 2 little scientists do their thing, and then they have like upstairs a sleeping quarters, just like in Serenity. You go upstairs and there's your sleeping quarters, and and they have a pilot who's always in the cockpit doing her, but it's a girl pilot. And you know, this show goes along the same vein as Firefly in that you know there are super strong women characters in there,
because Joss Whedon's involved.
Yeah, because he likes women and thinks
him.
they're not, you know, weaklings, only to be in short skirts, which I appreciate.
And scream.
Yeah, like Ming-Na Wen, I think is her name. She is the pilot lady, and dude, she kicks ass.
That's awesome.
I want to be her. Like, everybody's just like, there's this whole legend about her, and like it's kind of she's kind of amazing.
That's awesome.
I want to be her.
That sounds awesome.
Great show.
Check it out.
It's a really great show.
Have you seen the preview for the new Captain America?
I'm sure you're going to say Captain Hammer.
I was. It's early. Sorry.
No, I saw it last night, but you know what I did see? I saw the trailer for a movie called Big Ass Spider.
Oh, which is funny because I just bought for my kids the giant spider.
It's so, I couldn't even make it through the whole preview.
Oh, wow.
It was like, my husband and I were watching it last night. I'm like, I just have to see, because and it's meant to be funny, which is good, but I'm sitting here going, they made a movie. There's a lot of crap out there, movie-wise, because we were going through like the Amazon like movie trailer thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sitting here going, oh my God.
I saw one the other day, one of my friends posted that was vegan zombies. I was like, What does
that
mean? What do they eat? Not brains, carrots, grains. Yeah, I mean, but there was a
unless they're gluten-free.
That's right. Yes. So who knows what they eat? They just die. But Christopher Mim, who we interviewed, who does these independent films, like he basically makes them in his basement, and they're all sort of to look like the 1950s horror films. So we just got the giant spider, which is they use their pet tarantula to make it look like this huge spider going through town. And the great thing about his movies is they all sort of interweave. Like they'll allude to somebody else in one of his other films, or
that's really cool.
You know, like remember that one movie we saw at the drive-in? That one movie, you know, like, and they'll mention it, and it'll be one of his other movies.
Dude, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure this spider movie has nothing to do with anything.
No, except
a big
this one
spider.
is like all set in the 50s, and so it's really cute. I enjoyed it, and so yeah.
I love that you used the word cute with a spider movie.
That
generally doesn't. I don't generally think of spiders as cute.
It was terrifying. It's actually really kind of cool because his movies are horror films that my 6-year-old can watch. And, you know what I mean? Because they're in the 50s, and nothing in the 50s was really scary. It was like, ah! And then they
over drama. I love overacting.
Yes,
it's awesome.
Yes, so that's kind of what it is, and it's really awesome. So Aspen feels like she's really big stuff because she can watch
a scary movie.
Like, Mama, I want to watch The House of Ghosts. I'm like, yeah, okay. So it's pretty funny. Okay, so Firefly.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it today. I was thinking, when did I start watching that show? It was a long time ago, and I think Tony's the one that recommended it to me.
My mom, shocker, is the one that recommended it to me, and I bucked it. I'm like, I am not watching some stupid Western outer space show. That sounds terrible.
I know, somebody pitched it. I think that's how it was pitched to me, too. It's like a Western except in space, and I was like,
That
I'm not
sounds horrible.
sure you sold me there.
No.
I love Western and I love outer space, but now I realize it's more like, I always say it's like the essence of Han Solo is kind of what it feels like to me.
It is. It's kind of like the rebel.
Yeah, it's like Han Solo channeled and put into a show.
I like that it's funny. I like that it's not serious. Because I really don't like serious things a lot of the time because, well, I have too much junk in my life. I really don't need any help.
Who needs any more drama?
I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't.
So I found it, it was already off the air at the point I watched it. And I don't think I realized that it was only one season when I was watching
Oh my word, holy heartbreak, Batman.
For real.
I seriously, mourned the loss of Firefly for months.
And then I discovered the movie, so I was like, oh, good.
It still didn't help.
No, it didn't.
I mourned, I'm like...
And then it made it
what?
worse.
It kind of did, because...
I don't want to tell what happens, because if you haven't seen it, but...
Well, I needed more. I'm like, this isn't enough. There is so much more that could have happened, and the people who canceled the freaking show have no idea.
I know, but see, then there's that thing where it's like, well, maybe they could make another one someday. But I always think, it's kind of like when they did Arrested Development.
It just wasn't as good the second time.
Yeah, sadly. So...
I mean, it was funny, but it just didn't have the same...
chemistry or something.
I don't know what it was, but I don't even know if we actually made it to the end of the second season of Arrested Development.
I didn't. I'm not gonna lie.
So I kind of don't want them to remake Firefly. It's kind of one of those,
just leave it in its beautiful, pristine
the yearning
perfectness.
for your first love kind of a thing.
It's always perfect. Okay, so I was going back and thinking about some of my favorite episodes the other day. Janestown.
Yeah.
I love that one. So Jane, who's I don't even know how you describe him.
He's the owner of Vera, the gun. and the hat. The orange knitted hat.
Yeah. He's just quite an interesting character. He's not easy to get along with. And he goes to this town and he's like a hero in this town. Inadvertently, he's become this hero.
And he's not really
and
the
it was
hero
totally
type.
an accident. And he's not the hero type at all. So they all get to give him a really hard time and it's really funny. And the other one I really, really love is... the one where they go to that fancy shindig.
Yes, and
Kaylee
she's in
the dress.
the big, huge, wedding cake dress. That's hilarious.
And she calls him Captain Tight Pants.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a really funny one. And it's really funny. I love the scene where she's in that big Gone with the Wind dress and there's all these guys gathered around her and she's talking about mechanics.
Yes. She's the life of the party and all the other girls are being all snotty to her and everybody likes her the best. I love people like that. It just makes me happy. I'm like, way to go. Be yourself and be the most... I know. I want to be her in real life.
She's really, really cute. Mm-hmm. I really like her and she's smart, which is fun.
Well, it's just Zoe and Wash. Their whole relationship is backwards of what all relationships are because she is the hero, the warrior, the one you don't want to mess with, and Wash is the bumbling you know what I mean? Although he's not, he's smart, he flies a freaking spaceship for crying out loud, but...
He does.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite character then?
It's a mixture between Kaylee and Captain Mal, because I have a massive crush on Nathan Fillion, and it's... Yeah, he's adorable. He's just so... I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to even describe it.
Oh, the other thing that I thought was really funny in one episode is when the shepherd takes his hair.
And she's like, ah!
And River freaks out because his hair's he's got this white hair that's normally back in a ponytail. And it looks
It goes afro
nice,
style.
But then super white afro is wah!
It's
and
pretty
River
funny.
is already freaked out about life anyway, so
she's
out.
a little...
It's so funny. She's a little annoying at times for me. I'm you're over the top. Chill. But it's okay. It works. It works with the rest
It's
of
her character, though. That her character is supposed to be kind of nutty because, they mess with her brain and all that. The one who I never really warmed up to was the doctor, River's brother. There was something...
Uptight about him?
Uptight and almost creeper about him. Yeah. I don't know. He just gave off a weird vibe for me, and I just never warmed up.
I know. I kind of felt the same
wanted
way.
to.
And Kaylee really liked him, and I was always
no, you can do better. I don't know. He just had... I feel like if the show would have gone on, we would have found some, weird background stuff about him that would have explained it all. Yes. But he was just... Uptight is probably a really, really good word for it.
Too uptight. And my favorite is Wash. I love him. with all my heart. From the first episode where he's got the dinosaurs. We will rule over this land and we will call it this land. That whole, yes.
With the dinosaurs, yes.
Yes, I mean, I love him so much. He's my
he's
favorite.
in like every single movie he's in. You like what's
true.
Death at a Funeral?
Oh my gosh, Death at a Funeral. If you have not seen, if
he's
you've
naked
watched,
in all the movies he's in.
He loves naked apparently.
Yeah,
He really
he's
loves
naked in that one and The Knight's Tale.
Oh, A Knight's Tale. He's so funny in that one. I love him. I don't even know his name, but he's so funny.
Is he British in real life?
I don't know that either.
Does anybody know?
Because I've
been
really
trying.
Good British accent.
He really kind of does, and I don't think I've ever seen him do like an American.
Wait, but isn't he American in Firefly?
Is he?
Yeah, I think
Oh
so.
no, I thought he was British.
No, I think he's American in Firefly.
I don't really know. Can somebody tell us? Because we don't know.
Okay, so if you haven't seen, if you're a Firefly if you're a Firefly flan, I feel like a Swedish chef, then you should watch Death at a Funeral. Not the new one with like Chris Rock and everything. There's an older one that's British that's on Netflix last time I checked.
That's where I watched it.
It makes me laugh the big laugh. It's scary. You shouldn't be in the same room with me watching it because it's so funny. But he's my favorite thing in that movie. Oh, he's funny. Oh my God, he's funny. He's so funny.
Okay, so tell us your favorite episodes of Firefly. You know, I actually like Nathan Fillion in his bonnet.
Oh yeah.
That
I swear on my Pretty Little Bonnet.
Yes, I will end you. Yes. So that's one of my absolute favorite lines ever. So anyway, if you have favorite lines or if you just want to sit there and like quote Firefly, we don't really get tired. Well, no, we don't get tired of that at all.
No,
so let us know what your favorite is.
Yeah.
Or if you hate Firefly, I'd like to meet a Firefly hater.
And yeah, because I actually have introduced a lot of non-people who have said to me, I don't really like sci-fi or I don't really like those kind of shows. I'm always like, just try Firefly. Give it like a couple episodes, and then, you know. The only thing that kind of annoys me about it is Inara, because it means I can't watch it with even my older kids, really. Because it's pretty racy. I'm like, why do you have to be on there? I mean, you're cute and all.
Yeah, why do you have to be in the profession that you're in? But, oh well, whatever. It is what it is. It's fine. It's not like it was supposed to be a kid's show anyway.
I know, but it's such a good show. I'm always like, man, I really want my kids to watch this show because it's so awesome. I could just, like, delete certain scenes, certain large sequences of the show.
Fast forward, preparing fast forward, fast forward. You know,
fast forward, Captain.
Spaceballs, you know?
Yes,
Okay.
that's actually another one I've never seen. I know. I'm sorry. I know.
On that
Lines
note,
from
I
it,
think
May the
it's time
shore
to
to be with you.
go.
So if you haven't seen Firefly, there's no shame. It's okay because I haven't seen. What's that other one I haven't seen? Army of Darkness.
And Army of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
sad.
Mad Max. I haven't seen that one either. So let us know if you haven't seen it. If you haven't, try it and let us know what you think because we think you'll really like it. Just be prepared that there's only one season.
You will be heartbroken.
Brace yourself for that heartbreak.
But then go to Castle because you'll get your fix of Nathan Fillion that way.
Yeah, and he alludes to Firefly
quite a bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.